Hi, Phyllis here, southernfrugal.com. Today for our main meal of the day we're going to have a really large salad. And I've already got all the fixings out in little bowls, and I want to show you the lettuce that we're going to use. I'm using the Spring Mix Organic, and this is what I use for the smoothies, and so there was, I don't know, maybe a fourth of it still left, so I added iceberg lettuce to it because I really love the crunch of iceberg lettuce in a salad. I know it's not filled with all the different nutrients that the baby greens are, but I still like it. So anyway, what I have done is broken up the iceberg lettuce and added it in here, and then just washed them all together 2 or 3 times. So that's going to be our base for the salad. And again, I like that iceberg lettuce because of all the nice crunch it always has. I know it's gone really out of style now. Almost nobody uses the iceberg lettuce in the store anymore. In fact, they don't get near as much as they used to. Most of it's going to be this baby greens. Let me get all of that out. Yeah, and a lot of y'all have asked, especially a lot of the new people, where I get my plastic containers. Well, that's what this is. And what I do is just run some hot water on the back side of this, just hold it under the spigot, and don't let this part get wet, and just kind of put your fingernail under it and peel that off. And the same for the bottom one. What I do is just put some hot water and let it sit for just a couple of minutes, and you can pull it right off, and then just wash it, and I just use them a lot for the freezer. Alright, so we've got our lettuce and baby greens in now, and to that I am going to add some black grapes. Now these were previously frozen. Can y'all kind of see the water in there? So, but they're still good. So I'm going to put black grapes just cut in half on my first layer. Plus it looks good. And see how much water came out? Yeah. That's okay, they still taste really good. I'm going to also use some of those small cucumbers that they're real thin and about that long. You can get them in a pack in Walmart. So we're just going to put those on. Now the grapes are acidic, of course, and they kind of take the place of a tomato in this salad. And now I'm going to go ahead and put a few cashews in. We really like cashews. Just kind of sprinkle them around. And these are unsalted cashews. Alright. And I also have some boiled eggs I'm going to use. I boiled 3 eggs. And after I peeled them and cut them in half, I just drizzled a teeny bit of vinegar right on that yellow part, and then put some paprika on them. So I'm just going to put those over to one side like that. And last thing I'm going to put on here is the bacon. Then I've got a surprise ingredient. Now this is the all-natural bacon. It's actually cured, if that's what you could call it, or preserved with celery juice. And you can buy that in Walmart. And the way you'll know it is it's the only one that comes in kind of a brown little teeny box. It doesn't look like the other bacons. It's just a brown paper bag colored little box. Okay, now I've got to tell you about this next ingredient, and I hope y'all will try it. Hold on just a minute, I got to get the wrapper out of the garbage. I hope y'all can see that. It's goat cheese right there. Now, I get this at Walmart, and let me wipe my hands off here. Get it at Walmart, and we first had goat cheese at a restaurant, I don't know, 25 or 30 years ago. And I really didn't think I would like the goat cheese, and this is why. Because years and years ago, my grandfather, my mother's father, ended up with stomach ulcers, and they said that he couldn't drink milk anymore. Now, they lived on a farm, but they said he could drink goat milk. And I can remember him getting us to taste of it. And oh, I could not stand it. Even to smell it made me sick. So I was never willing to try goat cheese, ever. But in that particular restaurant that time, I'm going to say 25 years ago, it was a long time ago, and it was delicious. So I said, well, maybe I'll try it. And so I bought some and put it in salads, just like what we'd had at the restaurant. It was delicious. And then came the time, and I won't mention the grocery store, but I got some at a grocery store, and it was so bad I had to get it out of my house. It was that bad. And so then I went for a while without any goat cheese on any kind of salad again, until years later. And then I discovered this at Walmart. I buy it all the time. It has never, ever tasted bad, ever. And it's really good. It somewhat tastes like cream cheese, somewhat. But it's real delicate, and it has a little bit of a sour taste to it. But it goes super well on a salad with some fruit like grapes. And it also goes really well with strawberries. But it's just super, super good on a salad. Now, I had taken mine out earlier. Usually you can slice it, but it's got to be really, really cold before you can slice it. Otherwise, it just crumbles apart. But anyway, I would encourage y'all to try that. If you maybe had an opinion of goat cheese in the past and you didn't like it, I think you would really like this kind. Now, this is the only kind I've ever used from Walmart, so I can't vouch. There's 2 or 3 kinds there. I cannot vouch for anything but the kind I have used. But anyway, it's just really delicious in a salad. All right, now, so for the dressing, this is my honey mustard dressing, and all it is mayonnaise, mustard, and honey, and I use a teeny bit, maybe a teaspoon or so of vinegar in it. Yeah. So this is the one I use when I've got fruit in the salad, let's put it that way. All right, let's look at this again with the goat cheese on there. And what I'm going to do is put it on everything but the eggs. I don't particularly like it on the eggs. So we're just going to drizzle it on a little bit. And by the way, it is super good on the goat cheese. Just drizzle it around. Mr. Bucky always likes a lot of dressing on his, so I put more on his than mine. And again, I did not put it on the eggs. I just don't like it on the eggs. Alright, so that's it. Now, what I'm going to serve on the side of the salad are these tortilla chips, I call them. These are the Tortilla Land tortillas. I put a little bit of oil on each side of them, and I've got 2 pans here I used, and I just put them down on here, cut them across with a pizza cutter, put them in the oven. I think this time I used 375 degrees for maybe about 15 minutes. They puff up and of course are crispy. So what I like to do is serve those along the side of the salad. And of course we like a lot of them, so they go really, really well. Well, y'all couldn't see that. Well, let's do this one. You can see this one. I just stand them up on the side of the salad. See how puffed up they are? They're much better than using, I can't remember the name, I'm really getting old, y'all. The breadcrumb things, croutons, that's the word I'm looking for. So I put a whole bunch in there. And I usually cook 4 on 2 different sheets like this at a time, and that is enough for us. All right, so again, with this salad, what I have done is I'm using the black grapes as the more acidic thing for the salad instead of tomatoes. And I did have some avocado, but I had 3 avocados over on the counter and they were all bad. So I guess you need to wait till about June or July and get the Hass avocados are much better. Anyway, so there's the salad. Well, let me take it off and show y'all. Hold on. Didn't mean to jiggle y'all so much. So there it is. Back off a little bit. And I do hope y'all will, some of y'all at least will try that goat cheese. It is so good on a salad. Just absolutely delicious. All right, so we are ready to eat. I've already got the tea ready. And I guess we will see y'all next time. Bye for now.